In this installment of Personal University, we are going to explain how Personal's Fill It app is able to capture and reuse more than 1,000 different types of data across hundreds of thousands of online and mobile forms. In contrast to basic browser form filling, which supports only a few types of data, Personal's Data Vault makes an individual the hub for all of their data, creating true data portability across forms, apps, and devices. It starts with an open ontology of more than 1,000 different fields of structured data. Personal's ontology is not designed to be proprietary or closed. Quite the opposite. We needed to build a functioning data vault with an automated form filling and data capture app that would work on almost any web or mobile form, and that would enable the scalable sharing and reuse of data by individuals. So we get to stick a flag in the sand by defining and naming over 1,000 fields of data. Efforts to better organize data informed our efforts, like the semantic web. But mostly we analyzed hundreds of thousands of existing forms and learned what fields were most commonly used, what we call data rank. Data rank literally ranks every field of data we support according to popularity and frequency of use. For example, here are all the fields we support that include the term size with their data rank. Here's the same for the word vehicle. We constantly add fields to the ontology and continue to refine the data rank algorithm. Personal has now indexed over 300,000 forms. Virtually every form in the form portal is designed differently, no matter how similar the purpose. Data models and schema change between companies, while web and mobile form implementation and labeling vary. For example, here are just a handful of ways that a person's first name is represented. And here are a number of ways that something as basic as a date is required. Personal's form index starts by matching supported fields from our ontology against fields on a form. A combination of machine learning and review ensure that matching occurs properly. Once matched, data in a person's data vault can be delivered to that field or to that company's backend in the format required, what we call our semantic graph. If a person does not have certain information, the data they enter into matched fields on a form is properly captured and saved in the vault for future use. The Fill It web extension and widgets create an orange border on all matched fields, as you can see here, and inject the data into the form for regular submission. Fill It Mobile and the Fill It button launch virtual versions of forms and then deliver data directly to the back end. All forms that are indexed receive a rating from 0 to 4 stars to help users understand how well the forms support autofill. Personal's ontology also supports structured metadata for notes, descriptions, and other unstructured information in files. So even though a machine may not be able to make sense of the actual data, Fill It can deliver the desired information to the correct location, such as a company description, personal bio, or written parking and building entrance instructions to your office. Finally, the last layer of logic of our form index is called the correlations graph. It analyzes which actual instances of data people use to complete forms while maintaining an individual's privacy. For example, an individual might have a number of different names and addresses in their vault, many of which are shared with them by companies or other people. The correlations graph figures out, without looking at the data itself, which instances are the name of that person, their spouse, their children, their doctor, etc., by understanding the context of the forms. It also correlates which data belongs together. Fill It will use the correct personal data for a child, the correct address for the doctor, or the correct vehicle and insurance info for your car. Learn more about Personal at personal.com or on Twitter @personal.